Today we're talking about the 5 things that are beneficial to your skin for anti-aging and also to your health. Hi, I'm Desi Stark and welcome to my channel where we talk about luxury skincare, beauty and lifestyle products. The first thing that actually benefits your skin and your health is exercise. And I'm going to kind of elaborate on this because it's not just any exercise, it's the right exercise. Now, I very often see people that are runners, long distance runners. I see people when I go to the gym, they're on the treadmill and they are on that treadmill for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, just jogging. Also, people do that outside, which is great to some extent. It's probably good for your mental health. It's great for your heart health for cardio purposes, but it's really not great for your skin. And quite honestly, if you do the right exercises, like high intensity interval training, for example, or just lifting weights, it will give you a substantial amount of cardio that is enough to satisfy that component of your health that is needed for a good heart health as well. Because here's the thing with long distance runners. I don't know if you've seen those athletes that are the long distance runners. I don't know if you've noticed, but they usually have kind of a strange body. They have to be very lightweight because they have to carry that weight for a very, very long distance. So they're very lean, very muscular from the waist down, but then they have this kind of little jiggly arms. But next time you see a long distance runners race, for women especially, notice the face, because unfortunately the face is all sunken in and the skin is usually sagging. That usually happens because when you jiggle that body for a very, very long time, the skin bounces up and down and it just creates this unnecessary stretch of your skin. But if you do shorter, high intensity interval training and you kind of switch back and forth between different exercises, that actually doesn't happen. I would have to say no on long distance jogging or running. There's a lot of professional trainers that would also tell you that that's probably not a good way to even lose weight or create lean, elongated, beautiful muscle mass. So doing the right exercises are amazing for obviously for your health. And I do encourage everyone to work out. I am a CrossFitter. I do Pilates all the time. I work out pretty much every day of my life. And it's more of a lifestyle other than just a necessity or a need for vanity. I'm not that vain. It's not really about having a six-pack. Half the time I actually work out just because it's great for my emotional and mental health. But I have noticed throughout the last 25 years with experimentation, I've noticed that if I stop working out for a couple of days, it immediately affects the way that my skin looks. But again, it's also the right type of exercise. Number 2, eating enough vegetables. And what I mean by vegetables is more on the green side of vegetables, because they're the ones that will keep your skin glowing and clean and breakout free. Now, I'm not gonna even go into diet because usually sugar is the worst thing that you can do for your skin. But I'm just going to mention green vegetables. You need to have enough of them. Make a smoothie. I actually drink a smoothie every morning. I've been doing this for a couple of years and I have definitely noticed a great improvement not only in my kind of digestive system and my health, but also my skin. And it's very, very simple. I take one of those Nutri-Bullets and I put some spinach and kale and a freshly squeezed lemon juice and a little bit of ginger, and you can put anything you want, but I fill it up with water and I mix it and I drink one every morning. And I absolutely love my routine because it refreshes me, it sets me up for the day, it gives me a little bit of energy, it gives me nutrients obviously, and definitely makes my skin better. Number 3, probiotics. Probiotics are obviously bacteria that already resides in your gut, but a lot of us are deficient. And I actually discovered this back in my late 20s. I started having some digestive issues and I started looking for the right probiotic. One tip I have to give you with probiotics, there's so many different kinds on the market. I will list down below the few that I have found that work for me, but you have to go through a lot of different brands of probiotics until you find the one that works for you. And when taking a probiotic, when you're testing one, you have to give it 2-3 weeks to see how you react to it and if there is a change, if there's a difference. But probiotics usually are not only great for your gut because they give you sufficient of the good kind of gut bacteria, but also they gotta move things along so your whole system is more efficient. You kind of like an well-oiled engine, so you're working a little bit better. And when toxins leave your body a little bit quicker, that obviously contributes more to a healthy looking skin because you're not going to experience breakouts and dermatitis and inflammation of your skin. So probiotics, definitely. Number 4, collagen peptides in a powder form. I'll put down below the one that I've been using for a while, but collagen peptides powder have been kind of well researched. Recently, there's been quite a few clinical studies, and there's some evidence to support the fact that taking collagen peptides orally do contribute to more elastin and collagen production of your skin. And you want that because remember, at the age of 25, we start losing collagen by about 1% every year. But collagen peptides are also pure protein. I find it very difficult to take the recommended amount of protein on a daily basis. For me, because I lift and I do CrossFit and I'm, kind of more athletic, the recommended amount of protein is anywhere between 70 and 100 grams a day, which is 12, 13 eggs, or pretty much almost a whole chicken. So I cannot eat that much. It doesn't matter how much I supplement with protein powders and etc. So I just add it to my morning coffee, and that immediately gives me another 20 grams of protein that I have in my diet. So I'm starting the day right. And number 5 is drinking water. I'm sure you've heard that before. I don't know that there is a regulated amount. I know that they say 8 glasses a day. I don't think that that's correct because it would depend on your weight. It also depends on what kind of food you consume, because remember, you are taking some water with your food that you're consuming throughout the day. So you decide. I personally drink a lot of water. I have been like that all of my life. I'm perpetually thirsty. So for me, it's actually way more than 12 glasses of water a day. I drink also a lot of coffee. And remember, for every cup of coffee, you need to add an extra cup of water. So if you're having 2 cups of coffee and your regulated amount of water is, let's say, 8, then you need to add 2 extra cups of water to your daily recommended amount, because coffee usually dehydrates you. And I'm not against coffee, I have to put it out there. I am a coffee drinker. I love coffee, can live without coffee, but I'm always very mindful of, did I have 3 cups of coffee? Did I have 4? So then I have to add an extra cup of water to my daily regimen because of the coffee that I have had. If I have to add a 6th one, that would be actually sunscreen. Now you do want to make sure that you have both filters in your sunscreen, UVA and UVB. UVA rays are the ones that cause aging and wrinkles and sagging, and UVB rays are the ones that cause burning and cancer and etc. So these are the 5+1 things that are beneficial to your skin and your health. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye. This is how I make my green smoothie. We have some spinach, and you can put some kale. I only have spinach today, and I like this one because it's pre-washed. So this is baby spinach. And we also have some carrots here, baby carrots. I have some lemon juice that I have pre-squeezed. I do this every Sunday. And then I put some ginger. We have some ginger. And this is chlorella. It's just transferred here because chlorella actually makes a big mess. It comes into this kind of a packaging. I just transferred it in these individual pots because, again, it makes a big mess. This is so finely milled, as you can see. But chlorella is actually kind of like spirulina. I don't know if you know what spirulina is, but it's almost the same thing, except for chlorella is actually a little bit more potent. It's actually an algae, so it's a great antioxidant for pretty much everything for your body and your skin. So I put everything here, I fill it up with water, and obviously I do have a NutriBullet. I mix everything into the NutriBullet, and I'm done.